do have to finalize an attack phase, so we have to send it out, but I'm okay with that because we'll end up stealing that and winning the game. Are you good? If not, let's get good. It's Monday night, and that means I am playing Spellweaver TCG with Merric. This is Spells with Friends. Okay, that is a pretty terrible draw. There's nothing really playable in it early, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw again. This is a really weird deck. It's like self-mill with Thalamic Reflector to set up for double resin guys from the graveyard. We're gonna start off by Divine Offering to send back Antriel because we never actually want to draw her. We want her to get milled by our mill cards. And then I'll go ahead and charge a Corruption Shrine to set us up to play Infernal Vultures next turn. We did start with a Thalamic Reflector. This is amazing because that means we can just work our way straight to it and start doubling spells. Like a doubled Ancient Wisdom is really good. Oh, you suck. You suck, you suck, Merric. Why you gotta hate like that? Okay, so if we play our Vultures, they're just gonna get offed. I'm not too upset about that because really what we want is to mill ourselves for 4 with them. And what do we get? Nothing good. Well, at least we thinned out the Shrine cards. That's one way of looking at it. I wish when you milled it would show you the 4 specific cards that were milled, because I don't think they go in here in order. Maybe they do. Yeah, I don't know. Another one of those guys. Ugh. It's funny because I was playing a game the other day and those guys were like super solid for me, and now they are the bane of my existence. Okay, let's New Horizons, and we will get another blue level so that we can play Thalamic Reflector next turn. We are in a little bit of trouble as long as this guy is out. Fortunately, if we can get up to 3 mana with a Thalamic Reflector down, we can kill him with the Noxious Fumes. So that's what we're going to be working on. And Merric is at 2 mana with 1 level charged. We are at 2 mana with 3 levels charged. So we do have somewhat of an advantage. Okay, that is cumbersome. Cumbersome, but not the end of the world. We're still in a pretty decent position overall. And we do get to figure out what we draw next turn, which will matter. Come on. Yep. Pass the turn. Let me see. Disquisitive Spirit. That doesn't help us as much as I'd like it to. In fact, it's a little bit unfortunate that we pulled that. Now that, still not very helpful right now. Okay, so we have options. None of them are particularly great. We could put this down just as a chump blocker to get in the way of him, and that would give us 4 mana next turn, which would still not give us enough to cast the Thalamic Reflector and double Noxious. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the Thalamic down for right now, and I'll probably pass the turn there. We haven't Divine Offering this turn. We don't really want to. We have a pretty solid hand, and we have a Shrine. We are going to take 6 this turn. It's going to hurt a lot. That's sort of just part of playing this deck. It is a very risky deck. These are our 2... Oh, god damn it. Okay, so, excuse my language there. I did not mean to, you know, take the Lord's name in vain and all that jazz. But that sucked. That sucked really bad. And we don't have anything in the yard that's super useful at this point, which kind of sucks because we do have Reanimate. What do we do this turn? This turn, I think we Disquisitive and draw. Yeah, that'll kill that guy, and we'll... Oh, I should have done that last turn. I really should have, but I'm bad at this game, and my dog is dumb and just threw a ball down. So if you hear a bouncing noise in the background, that's what that was. Okay, nothing going on in this hand. We're just gonna get hosed. Maybe. Maybe. There's still some potential, like if we can mill ourselves to get the cards we need in the graveyard, we do have 2 Reanimates, which while not as good as doubling with Thalamic Reflector is good. Okay. Merric is just kicking my rear end. I don't intentionally swear on my channel, but sometimes it does slip. Let's do that. Yes, self-mill. This is good. This is very good. Did we get something decent? Yes. Oh, this is going to be fun next turn. Merric is going to hate this deck. Merric is going to hate this deck with a passion, and it's going to be hilarious. Do we kill this guy off? Why would we kill him? We can steal him. That's better. I think, yeah, we're going to steal him instead of kill him. So this turn, do we Ancient Wisdom? I think we'll Ancient Wisdom first. Darn, we didn't want to draw this guy. Actually, that's okay. We can send him back with Divine Offering. Good, we didn't pull anything else. I'm not super worried about that. We could Noxious Fumes right here. That wouldn't be a bad play. But I'm still thinking it's better to steal that guy with Drayla. Of course, he could play something else next turn. Actually, I think we'll Noxious Fumes. Better to use the mana, get the kill, and then next turn, hopefully he'll play something even beefier, and we can counter with Drayla, or possibly with Sanctum of the Void if we can pull a New Horizons next turn. That would be really, really good. Just to auto-kill whatever he's got on the table. Oh, what is this guy? Return a creature that died this turn from the graveyard onto the field, you lose 2 life. That's pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what we wanted. So we has a Thalmic Reflector now, and what can we scoop if we res stuff? Nothing particularly great at this moment. So instead of double resing, I think I'll double this, maybe? That seems like a play. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and double Ancient Wisdom. So we get our draw. We could play this, or we could double it. I think we're going to double it to get more value. Very nice. Now our hand size is huge. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards to 7 cards. We don't have a huge card advantage. We don't have a huge mana and level advantage. But what we do have is this little baby, and as long as he doesn't kill it, we're in a pretty good position overall. Okay, that's going to sting a little bit. But it's okay, because next turn we're just going to steal that. And it'll be hilarious. We could also kill it next turn if we really wanted to, but I think stealing it will be more fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do this to get up to 7, which we're going to need because we are going to res Drayla, which will leave us with exactly 4 to take control of this guy. Yep, Merric, it's your favoritist friend. And I'm going to put her in the back. I bet you he's sitting over there going, damn it, damn it, damn it. He hates this card with a passion. Oh, and then he does that. That sucks. That actually literally is terrible for us. But at least he can't swing with this guy this turn, and we can just kill it next turn. Okay, he milled us a little bit. What the heck? What is he doing? Yeah. I don't know what that was about. He didn't really bounce anything with that Tornado Outbreak. Or whatever. Yeah, it is Tornado Outbreak. Okay, so we now have Drayla, who's useless. Let's put her back and see what we can pull. Sure, another Shrine. Can never have too many of them. I think we'll burn this for a second corruption level. Now, here's the hard part, right? We could Infernal Tribute right here and kill these guys, but Infernal Tribute's a bad card for us to double right now. So I'm thinking we may go with a different course of action. If we hit this, we've got 4 mana left, which is not a bad thing. I think we'll do that. Oh, man. We did not want to draw that card, ever. Okay, so what are we going to do now? I think for right now, we'll go ahead and make him sack something. He'll probably sack the oh, no, he didn't sack the vultures. That's surprising. And then we'll put down a Disquisitive Spirit. Thankfully, as long as he doesn't bounce or kill the Disquisitive Spirit, we can use it to block the vultures if he pumps it. And we still have our Thalmic Reflector down, so we have lots of powerful combos at our hand. Excuse me, I just took a drink and almost choked on it trying to talk. Alright, he's Infernal Vulturing himself and pumping his Infernal Vultures. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, if he makes him like unblockable or something. I don't think he can. I don't think there's anything in green that's going to make this guy not blockable by Disquisitive Spirit. Well, I suppose he could bounce, but it doesn't look like he's bouncing because he's tapping out to pump this guy. Yeah, that is not exactly what I would do if I was him. That's playing pretty risky when he's already... Oh, and he bounced it. He did have a bounce. Okay, so I'm taking 6. I guess I would have done that if I was him. I did not know he had the bounce in my defense. Please draw something good. Not what I was looking for, but it'll work. More mana. Okay, what do we do from here? Let's send her back and see what we've got. There's some removal left in there. It won't be enough, though. Oh, we could totally play our Infernal Vultures and pump it bigger than his, though. I think we do that. Or we just double Disquisitive. Maybe we do both. Maybe we double Disquisitive and Self-Mill and Vulture. That could be good. Or we could double the Self-Mill, but that will almost kill us. Yeah, we don't want to die. Do we have anything good to res? Not particularly. Okay, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is just going ahead and playing Infernal Vultures. And you know what? I'll target myself. Let's see what we can mill. Yes, 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 yes. We put Karthus in there. That's the kind of stuff we want to see hit that pile. Now, I am not going to use Flash of Delirium because he's got 43 cards and I've got 10. I will die. What I am going to do, though, is use some mana to put some guys back in our deck and pump. Now, I'm only going to put guys that we don't really want to keep, and the other thing that this does is it keeps it so that we don't deck ourselves, hopefully. Okay, pass the turn. If he can get this guy by somehow, if he can get by all 3 of my defenders, then it's game over. If he can't, then I have a pretty good chance to come back into this because next turn we get to use Karthus, and maybe something else. What else would we use? Djinn of Wishes would be real good. I have to sack a creature. Oh, that is a tough decision. What do I sack? I could sack this and just get it back, but I don't want to sack these guys because I have a feeling he'll like haste or do something else crazy. I think I'll sack them. I can get him back. Not really. Oh, that is bullshit. Ah, really? Wow. And I'm dead. Well, that's what I get for playing bad decks. These 2 decks were decks that we threw together like haphazardly yesterday. That was a really bad deck. But I do have a good deck that we're going to run next. So this deck is Dominion and Nature, and it focuses on basically using ranged and Death Touch rampantly. That is the entire purpose of the deck, and it does it rather well. Oh crud, I just realized I don't have the music on. Let's fix that. There we go, now we have some music. Do we want to keep this? Ooh. That is not a terrible hand, but it's not a great hand either. I think I'll draw again. Yeah, we still got a Jungle Death Trap back. This is a pretty good hand too. We could turn 1 Jungle Death Trap, but that's a waste. I like to save Jungle Death Trap until I can Swift so that I can get him in there. Usually if you do it that way, you can kill 1 or 2 guys instead of just 1 guy. We don't have any purple yet, so we'll send back the Bloodborne Prince and grab another Nature Shrine and pass the turn. I like to make liberal use of Divine Offering in my decks. I don't know if that's like weird and if a lot of people build their decks more solid so that they don't have to do that, but I very, very much take advantage of this almost every turn if I can. The only time I don't do it is when the cards I have are not worth sending back. Like right now we've got a pretty good stable. I've still got these 2 Dominion cards I could send back if I needed to, but I don't need to just yet. Okay, so here we're gonna do that little trick that I was talking about earlier, which is trigger that, sacrifice that, Jungle Death Trap, in for 4. And after that, I think we'll send a card back, and I think it'll probably be the Bloodborne Prince, because he doesn't kill anything, like he's a good ender for us, but not a good starter. Oh, what did I just play? I just played the Jungle Death Trap. I could scoop those back up. No, I don't have anything that I can take a ton of advantage of Enchanted Spring with yet, so instead I'll get the Dominion's Shrine so that we can charge that level next turn. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. I have had a long day at work, and I am thankful to be home. I have been planning our work LAN party, so I'm kind of just tired. Yes, no? That is crappy. That is super, super crappy. Now, the first instinct is to pitch shrines, but the problem is if we do that, we're never getting into purple. So instead, what I think I'll do is I'll pitch these. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't think I actually have that many elves in this deck. Okay, that'll work. And that's all his mana, so I'm good with that. We are down cards now. He has the hand advantage, so unless he wears that out... Oh, nope, we're tied. I'm okay with that. I am okay with us being tied on cards. Why do I have... Oh, is this an Overwhelming Forces deck? I didn't realize I put that in. It's actually been a while since I played this, because I built this for last week's game, and just never used it. Let's go in for 4. and then we'll drop another Jungle Death Trap. That'll make it so that he's got to play 2 level 1 or 2 level 2 or less guys just to clear the board. I wonder which one of these will fire off first. I'm not sure. You know what I find really interesting about this is it says that when it comes in, if you sacrifice this guy, you can destroy those creatures, but you don't get the option of keeping him. It just happens. He just dies, which is kind of irritating. Let's send back Overwhelming to try to get another shrine. Very good. We'll go ahead and charge this up. And nothing great yet, but we did get another Jungle Death Trap, which is kind of dirty. I think it's funny that these first 2 games have pretty much been ruled by Jungle Death Trap. He's really not that good of a card. Like, he's not incredibly OP or anything like that, but he is good. He's solid. Especially if you use him with this Swifting, he's very, very solid with that. And we are strongly in the advantage. Now, if he turns this around and wins, that'll make me sad, because what I've noticed lately is, like, it feels like with some of the changes they've made, Spellweaver has slipped into that area where if you start to steamroll early, it's very, very hard to actually derail you and stop you. I think the only cards that can effectively do that well are like Necromantic Cult, because they have so much kill power, and Cataclysm, because they have so much kill power. What? It kills both of them when you do that? That is garbage. Okay. Lessons were learned. And I'm not too upset about it, to be honest. Who do we send back to get Drayla? I want to say this guy. He costs 1 mana to upkeep, which is kind of annoying. So we'll send him back, and we could assassinate her, but I don't see the point when we can just kill her with this guy. Because ranged is good. Yup, ranged is good, and ranged will be better when we get a Murder Instinct to put on that guy. This is like one of the best guys in our deck. The only thing that sucks is his speed is a little low. And in all honesty, I should be playing some speed buffing cards for him, because if you can get him up to... Oh, you suck, Merric. You suck, you suck, you suck. I want to say, like... What colors have we seen from him? Purple and black. Saving that may not be that good anyway. Go ahead and drop those. God, he is burning my hand size. And now he's milling. Okay. Mill as you please, sir. I've still got a 2-1 Ranger down, and Drayla is coming. Oh, I don't want to play Drayla this turn, do I? Yes, I do. I want to speed boost her and smash in for 5. So now he's got to deal with that. I know he can. He has ways to kill it. Oh god, he's at 5. If he plays down a second Corruption, he can kill both of them, which will suck very, very much. So we just have to hope that that is not what's going to happen. Because if he plays an Infernal Tribute right here, it will totally set me back. Yep, called it. Infernal Tribute. I should have been smarter than this. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I can't read minds. Do we just play both, or do we try to dig for a shrine? I think we'll play the Ambushing Sharpshooter, go in for 2, and then try to dig for a shrine. Or maybe not. Like, he's got 2 cards in hand. If we can put this guy down, we can just sort of maintain board control. Oh, he costs 3, so we can't do that. That's fine. We'll send him back then and look for a shrine. And we get one, which is good, and hopefully we don't draw a shrine off of the shrine. We want something playable. It's playable, but not this turn. I'll take it. Okay, so now that's gone, and we will be putting down Bloodborne Prince next turn unless we draw something better and are able to send him back for another shrine. Ah, that's right, Merric, you move her and back. She ain't having none of this. None of this. Okay, let's play the Dominion Shrine. Oh, not another Dominion Shrine. Come on, man. Go in for 2. See if we can drop him down to 4. We are so close that it's going to be disgusting when he wins this, and he will, because he always does when it gets like this. We could send our Dominion Shrine back, but I kind of like having it. I think I'll just put Bloodborne Prince down instead. And if he comes after it, then whatever. I'm not super worried about it. He'll have to leave her in the front row to come after it, and she can't swing anyway, so wahaha. He's got 2 cards. 2 cards and the ability to force me to sack something, which is what's coming right here. Let's see. What do we want to... Duh. We want to sack the Bloodborne Prince so we can off this dude. That is a Fae of Charm, ladies and gentlemen. Fae of Charm. I'm going to send this back and hopefully we can get a green. Yes, we can. Can we do it? Oh, yes, we can. This is going to be lovely. It attacks the enemy hero this combat if able. I love it. Okay, so we're going to pay 1 to get haste. We're going to put that guy down. And we are going to go... Oh, he's got that guy to block it. That sucks. Wait, let me read this. When you declare your final attack, select an enemy creature. Oh my loveliness! Okay, so we're going to swing like this. And once we hit our final attack phase, we're going to pick... this guy? Yeah. Let's pick this guy, because then if he doesn't block his own guy, we can look at his hand. I think we get to activate that and look at his hand. Let's find out. Come on, Merric, what do you got? You gonna let it through? You're gonna die if you let it through, you have to block. Okay, so he has to block. If I was him, I would probably block, yeah, his guy. Totally good with that. Those two guys trade and kill each other. I think that worked out in our favor. Okay, if I lose this one now, I will be absolutely disgusted with myself. I think we've got this pretty much in the bag. That makes it harder. Although not really. I think he's just like trying to, you know, play out his mana and just call it here. Yeah, that looks like that's what that was. Oh, that sucks. I have to sack this guy, but it's not a big deal because what we're gonna do is just steal his guy, which will be really funny. Well, not really. I actually kind of feel bad. It's not funny, it's kind of mean, but whatever, I'm gonna do it. We do have to finalize an attack phase, so we have to send it out, but I'm okay with that because we'll end up stealing that and winning the game. And there we go. So Merric stomped me the first game, I stomped him the second. Now we're on to game 3. Okay, I have one more deck set up for this. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It is not that. Is it this? I think it's this. Yeah, it's this one. Is it this one? Let's see. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, game 3. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Love to see our hand. Oh, I really, really like this hand. I really, really like this hand. New Horizons ×2 in a starting hand is just kind of amazing. It means we're never ever gonna have to play a shrine for a level pretty much the entire game. Okay. Now this is, I believe, a blue-purple Murder Instinct deck, meaning it is focused entirely on using Murder Instinct. Okay, draw a card. Nothing great there. Let's New Horizons. And which one do we want to get? We don't need a purple yet, but we'll get a purple. I believe that the only double cost in here is Drayla, which means we kinda want to get 2 purple and 1 blue. So I think that's what we're gonna work towards first. And yeah, this is a fast aggro deck, so we may have some trouble stabilizing here. Maybe just a little trouble stabilizing here, but hopefully not too much. Lovely, lovely. Okay, charge that, and we can New Horizons and then sleep something if we wanted to, but I'm not super interested in sleeping yet. He's in white and purple, so I get the feeling that he's doing what I tried to do in a trial recently, and by that I mean he is trying to put Namira's Blessing on a guy and then make him huge with equipment. That's my guess at what his deck is going to be doing, so I'm going to save my sleep until I need it, because right now I'm only taking 4, which is not that much. But next turn we will be able to do some Ancient Wisdoms, and we will be well on the road to a Cataclysm. Like, that's honestly what I'm doing, is playing to the Cataclysm. I'm going to hopefully let him play out his hand and then just Cataclysm. Except he's got that guy, so we're going to have to sleep that to keep our Cataclysm safe for a few more turns. Let's see, that. Oh, or we could just do this. I kind of like just doing this. Yep, no. No, we're good. And an Ancient Wisdom to get some more cards. Nice, Power Surge. Power Surge puts us 1 turn faster to the Cataclysm. And then once we Cataclysm, we have nothing but draw. You see this? We've got dudes that draw, we've got draw that draws. We will basically Cataclysm and then recover our hand and then try to overwhelm him. Okay, I'm good with that. I am very good with that. And we may even... It's kind of wasteful, but I might sleep this dude just to prevent him from life gaining in the next turn. Or I could just assassinate, because apparently I draw those like all the time now, which is kind of pro. Wow, double power crystal? No, we can't double power crystal because we need to assassinate, so... Assassinate power surge? Yeah, I think that's our play. No. Power surge. Okay, I should have saved that. No, you know what? The last time I saved the assassinate because I was going to be cataclysming, he like totally killed me because I did that. So I'm not going to do that this time. That right there is a thing of beauty though. She comes down and I just get happy. Because I know what comes next turn. This should be very, very fun. Alrighty then. Cataclysm, folks? I think so. Blam. There goes the board. Next turn, we're going to be putting this guy down. We will be playing a New Horizons and probably a Power Surge, provided we get one more shrine. Oh, Merric was crafty. He saved for the Cataclysm. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's see, what do we have? See, and this is why I should have saved the kill spell. I need to send something back because we want a shrine here because that extra mana will help, and we whiff. Really? What the heck? Okay, we have 6 mana. So what I am gonna do is play the Airship Explorer because this will help us draw through the deck. Play the Power Surge so we don't fall behind on mana in the process. And play Sleep on his Death Touch person that can pick at our hand. There we go. So now we at least have a blocker for his 3/3 who will also help us draw through the deck if we need to. We really don't need... Oh, he killed it. Why must you kill it all the time? This did not work in our favor. See, this is the thing that bugs me about the rebalance with Cataclysm. Putting it at 6 mana, yeah, it's basically not good. Because you can't recover your board state fast enough after hitting it for it to actually be useful. We'll send New Horizons back because we need shrines more than that. Let's get that. And go ahead and power up. Okay, that's an interesting card for us right now. But I think I'm gonna Library Guards, get my draw, and then Power Seeker maybe? We've got 5 mana left, so we can do 2 of these, or we can do 1 of these and our ability. I think we'll go Power Seeker, Ancient Wisdom, keep our hand nice and full. Oh, that sucks. Nope, none of his guys can hit the Power Seeker because he's too fast. I'm good with it. Good with it, good with it, good with it. I hate that freaking shrine. I hate that shrine so much, it's unbelievable. That shrine is just obnoxious. Obnoxious. I'm gonna lose this game. So we are back to me going 1 and 2, although in all honesty, that first game, that deck was just bad. It was a really, really high risk, low reward deck, and I should not have been playing it. Draw a card. Get a Power Seeker with a Murder Instinct. Unfortunately, without some kind of haste, I'm dead. So, yeah, whatever. Let's just put it down because we can, and put down Murder Instinct because we can, and then laugh because we're gonna die. And we made it through our 3 games this week. We actually made it through pretty quick. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. But you can see what I mean. Like, lately it feels like in this game, if you get the lead early, you're pretty much a shoo-in. It's real hard to turn things around. It didn't used to be like that. It used to be a little bit easier to flip the board and come back around. Not so much this time. Or lately. And I've noticed this in trials, I've noticed this sort of all throughout the game. So I'm not sure how I feel about the balance changes. I mean, as we saw here, the balance change to Cataclysm, I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, maybe one particular deck was using it in a really broken way, but putting it at 6 like this, it's basically useless. Putting it at 6 means you don't actually want to play it till 8. By then, if you haven't boarded up, you already lost the game, so it's just sort of defeatist. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave something in the comments. If you agree with me, don't agree with me about the balance changes, go ahead and leave that in the comments too. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and please game responsibly.